Hello, this is Lynnette Shelley. I thought since everything is closed due to the coronavirus, I would do a little virtual art tour in my studio. Many of these pieces were originally at a solo show going on this month, but it had to close because of, trying to keep the spread of coronavirus going around. So for those of you who are at home and want something to look at, here's a video for you. And if you are interested in any of the pieces I'm showing, please contact me. My email is lynnette@lynnetteshelley.com. That's LYNNETTE at LynnettShelley.com. LYNNETTESHELLEY.com. And you can view more of my work at LynnettShelley.com. Thank you. So this is a really large piece I have right now. This is 4 feet by 4 feet in diameter. It's called Sleeping Stag. It's my largest work to date, and it took a long time to make. You can see the amount of detail going on in this piece. All of my works, or almost all of my works, are made with layers and layers of ink and acrylic, and they've all been varnished with a UV resistant spray, and they've all been wired in the back so they can hang on the wall. Some of you may have seen this at the Malvern Retreat House Art Show this past February. These pieces, a couple of these pieces are older. This is one of my few people pieces. I usually just do animals, but occasionally I do people. And this is probably the last piece I did involving a person. This piece is 12 by 36 inches, and the one next to it is 12 by 48. And what's interesting about what's nice about the long vertical pieces is they can kind of go in a very narrow section of your house, and something that might be hard to fit like a traditional painting, but they can take up a nice space on a relatively narrow wall, as they're only 12 inches wide. So this is my studio itself. It's a bit crowded at the moment as I've had to take down a couple shows. Most of my small works are not up on these panels here. I have them packed away. If you go to my website at LynnettShelley.com and click on the portfolio page and then select the miniatures tab, that has all my miniature works listed. All my small works, basically any piece that's 8 by 10 inches or smaller. And I have a lot of works like that. They're 6 by 6 inches, 8 by 8 inches, and 8 by 10s, etc. So if you're looking for small works, go to LynnettShelley.com and click on the Miniatures tab under the portfolio. This is Meadowlark Summer and Convergence, and these are both 18 by 24. I still do plan to have a couple of open studio tours this spring, late spring and summer. Chester County Studio Tour and the Montgomery County Studio Tour. So some of these pieces you may see there. If the Yellow Springs Art Show is still happening, which as of right now it still is, we're kind of playing it day by day, and we will see what happens with that. If that show still happens, some of these pieces are slated to go for that. But that show is supposed to open in late April. These were 2 pieces that are supposed to go to that, and I guess we will see what happens. This is Wild Horses Couldn't Drag Me Away. And this is One Summer Bright Morning. They're both 16 by 20 inches. They are framed, as you can see. Very intricate works. A lot of my round pieces, which I also don't have out on display right now except for a couple, they're slated to go into a show in early June in Lancaster. I'm a featured artist at the Red Raven Art Company, and the art curator there asked me to save a bunch of small works, or sorry, a bunch of circle works, these circle panels, for that show, as she wants to primarily show my circle panels. So a lot of these pieces, kind of packed them away to save them for that show, hopefully. It'll be a neat show. This is a new work, and this is Crow in the Night Garden. It is 8 by 16 inches, and this is called Spring Lamb, another new work. This is 18 by 24. Here's another new piece called The Night Voyage, showing the humpback whale. You can see there's a whole pod of whales going on in the background. And that one is, I forget how big this is. It is 15 by 30. It's a new size I'm working with. Again, if you go to my website, all of these pieces you can see on my portfolio page, along with their dimensions and the price and any other pertinent information. Here are a few of my smaller works. Again, most of them are not out on display right now. These I've set out because I need to wire the backs of them so they can hang on the wall. These are all 6 by 6 inches, these little ones here. While these ones, the polar bear and the goldfish, are 8 by 10. And here are a couple of larger pieces. This is Dreaming Pig. That is 30 by 40 inches. See, there's lots going on in here. And this is another large work. This is 24 by 48 inches, or 2 by 4 feet. This is called Race Day, the Hare and the Tortoise, which is inspired by the little folk tale of the hare and the tortoise's race. This is the start of the race, where the rabbit is overtaking the hare. And all the other animals are kind of in the background. They're kind of watching and seeing what happens. This was the showpiece for my solo show. It's called After the Storm. It's 3 feet by 3 feet. But I had to take the show down just to keep everybody safe. So not everybody got a chance to see this. It's one of my favorite pieces I've done so far. I just finished this last month. This is a kind of a companion piece to it called Before the Storm. And obviously it features a black swan. And both these pieces I do plan on bringing to Lancaster if the art curator there likes it, but that is not until June. The Fox piece is 18 by 18 inches. Just finished this a couple weeks ago. All these round pieces are part of a series of wildlife paintings I did in circle panels. There's another new piece. This is 11 by 14 and it shows a ferret. He's sleeping there. It's called Dreaming Ferret. And then this is Neighbors. This piece here is called Neighbors. It's 20 by 24 inches and features a lot of what you might consider to be pest animals in urban areas, but I find them interesting. So, got a raccoon, a rat, and a crow. And this is Starlings in Snow. It's 18 by 18. Anyway, you can see I am getting ready to make a bunch more pieces. So I'm kind of inking up the background and gessoing the background. Here's some more new pieces. I just varnished them today, and I'm waiting for the varnish to dry. Anyway, so that's my studio. If you are interested in anything that you see here, again, please contact me, Lynnette at LynetteShelley.com, or visit my website at LynetteShelley.com, and you can see pictures of everything I have in the studio as well as other works, including pieces I have at other galleries. So thank you, and everybody stay safe out there. One more thing, this is the county collector for the Chester County Studio Tour, which is May 16th and 17th. Every artist on the tour is going to have a 6 by 6 inch painting that's going to be available for $75. It's like a one-of-a-kind piece. Every artist has one of these that they made. They're all 6 by 6 inches with this floater frame. This is my piece for the tour. And you have to get there Saturday by 10 a.m. if you want to get this. Go to ChesterCountyStudioTour.com for more information. I'll be at Studio 11 at Ivy Stone Studio in Downingtown.